This is a classic problem, so you might have seen it before, but in case you haven't, you're in for a nice surprise, since it's quite a lovely problem. And it's black to play as usual, and the correct solution is a ko to kill the corner. So let's start looking at some simple moves. For instance, this clamp for black is not working because white just takes an eye here and is completely live. So maybe black instead tries this Hane, hoping that if white blocks here, black can get this Atari to remove the eye. But actually white is going to crawl like this, and black can come in here once, but can't actually push down here. White can Atari from this side. And if black comes back like this shape is actually alive. At this point, white needs to be a bit careful not to block like this. This opens up some issues in the corner, but white can live completely like this. So, okay, this Hane is also not working. So how about we take this vital point directly, trying to make this a false eye and take advantage of the shortage of liberties on these stones. This looks quite promising. If white, for instance, plays here, simply can Atari like this, even like this. And if white tries to disconnect like this, we can just connect up here. Quite easy for black. So the strongest resistance for white here is to block this way, but black has this wedge. White can't Atari from this side due to shortage of liberties, but white can still Atari here, black connect, and in the end black dies, and this is a failure for black. So this would almost be working for black if white had one liberties fewer in the corner. So this is a big hint to the correct solution, which is, drumroll, this throw-in, which is very difficult to find on its own. It looks quite nonsensical, but it's in connection to that previous variation, you can see what it's doing, because if white captures the stone, then we can do the same thing as before. And in this variation, now suddenly white is dead due to this extra stone at a1. So let's look at some other white options here. Instead of capturing, if white connects like this, black simply clamps. This is dead, and also this is dead. So that's no good for white. So actually the best white can do here is to start this ko. Here the best black can do is capture the ko and start his fight, because like this move is a local ko threat. White has to answer here, but it's still a ko in the corner. Black still needs to win this ko. And actually this might not be a good local ko threat, because then white has anyways, it's a ko fight. Let's also quickly look at what happens after this throw-in if black plays here. White actually no longer should play here like before. Like immediately if black plays here, this is the correct refutation for white. And we saw that white could live like this. But after this throw-in, this Hane is actually not working for a different reason. White can no longer do this, because after Atari and this one, we get back into this thing. But at this time, when black plays the Hane, white should play here. And even though black can Atari, white has two eyes in the corner, since white now has this a1 stone. So that's why you still have to go for this Tsuji and to kill at this point. And yeah, this is the correct solution. I hope you liked that problem, and thank you for watching.